Hello, everyone. My name is Amol Nirgudkar. I'm the CEO of Patient Prism. And I have with me today Christine Diehl and Sarah Varney from DSO Hygiene Excellence. They have a wonderful launch of wonderful new national organizations to support hygienists in the DSO space. And really, the conversation in this video is about personal and professional growth in a DSO setting for hygienists. Christine, let's talk a little bit about, you guys at your DSO have focused a lot on personal growth. What type of personal growth do you think hygienists can expect in the right DSO?
Leadership, diplomacy, and teamwork. In our DSO, there's a book club, and they have some personal development on those topics that we can read and talk about. And I really think that we all have to consider the entire person, and in personal growth, you become happy, and happiness is part, of your life. Coming to work and not being happy can make everyone at work unhappy. So I really think the personal growth part of it, and the leadership and the teamwork and the diplomacy, it helps you have better communication, not only, at work, but at home and with your friends and your family, and you could facilitate better relationships.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you have an organization where you can learn from your peers, not just the professional clinical stuff, but just, it could be a book on gardening, and that would fill your cup, and that's great, right? I mean, if gardening is what fills your cup, after you're done with, doing 5 scalings in a day, and you go home and look at your tomatoes, that's fantastic. And that's part of what I think that the DSO community provides, and the right DSO community provides this forum, for lack of a better word, of personal growth, and the stories and the camaraderie that you can have from the peers in the organization. So important. I agree. Sometimes it's all about the tomatoes. On the professional growth side, Sarah, we've talked about this before, is that, what kind of opportunities do hygienists have in a DSO environment for really having professional growth?
Yeah, our personal DSO has really provided a lot of professional growth for us since we've been with them. And I think some of it is maybe the scalability factor, right? So the relationship that your DSO has with maybe some of the supply companies, some of the product companies, and we'll have just corporate rallies or hygiene forums where they're bringing in people to do professional development for us, whether it's products or equipment. And that's something that I think is a power of a DSO. There's even the business side of it too. I think in private practice, we didn't get exposed to a lot of the business metrics, and we wouldn't see them. And in our DSO, we have very candid conversations, and our team leaders will come in and we'll print P&Ls and we'll go through it line item by line item. And you really can learn the business side that will grow you professionally to understand, how's your profession tracked, how's it profitable, how's it become sustainable, how do you know when you're doing things right and growing, and then mixing that with the professional clinical growth. That's just something that I think is very unique to a DSO.
What kind of clinical opportunities have you guys had to kind of grow your clinical side of the practice or your education?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. We've really been exposed to, I think, between the product reps and some of the, I don't want to name exact supply companies and product reps, but they work hard to bring that into us, and for free, right? So I used to have to go out to things, like if we wanted to go to do a laser course, or we wanted to go and do something we paid for independently, it was on our time, we had to find it, and our DSO was able to bring that to us, and they'd say, hey, we're bringing this to you, here's a link, you can jump in and watch it, you'll get free CEs, you can do it on your time. But at scale, they're able to bring that to us, right, and negotiate that as a cost of, I guess, their agreements probably with supply companies and vendors, and that's just something that we couldn't do alone.
No, it's really amazing, right? When an organization can provide you both professional and personal opportunities to grow, you want to be part of that. You want to be part of that village that keeps, giving you, and that you can give back to as well. And that's some of the opportunities that are in the DSO space today for hygienists. And yeah, if hygienists, if you want to learn more about it, you want to go to DSOHygieneExcellence.com to learn the stories not only of Christine and Sarah, but of other hygienists in this space who have really benefited both personally and professionally being part of this, being part of DSOs. So thank you so much for this conversation. I really, really think people are going to enjoy watching this.
Thank you, Amol.